Good Monday evening and welcome to the NCW Life Evening News. I'm Grant Olson. Before we get to today's top news stories, as we always do, let's take a quick look outside our weather window from today. And things warmed up throughout our weekend, mid 80s on Saturday, upper 80s sort of yesterday, about 87 here in the Wenatchee area. And today we warmed up even a little bit more than that. Beautiful shot looking down at portions of the Wenatchee Valley. I think that's Highway 2 down there as we're looking at just some clouds. We did see some high clouds out there. That may keep our temperatures from actually getting close to 90 for high temperatures, but it still was plenty warm. And we're going to stay with that trend as we make our way through the rest of this week. We are looking at lots of sunshine, maybe a little bit breezy at times this week. But I'll tell you what, it's going to feel like summer some more with temperatures in the mid 80s to lower 90s. And we will have more on your weather forecast coming up a little bit later on. And now a few of the stories we're following for you tonight. The 19-year-old woman who tagged Methow Park with gang graffiti and stabbed another woman in a gang-related incident earned jail time last week. At the end of October, Lake Chelan hospitals and clinics will no longer offer primary care physician services. And it turns out that hiding in a trash can is not a good strategy for eluding a determined police dog. But first, we begin tonight. The Palmer Fire, burning 7 miles southwest of Oroville, is now 27% contained after consuming now 17,880 acres of grass, brush, and timber. Firefighters were able to conduct successful back-burning operations over the weekend, despite winds on Saturday that approached 50 miles per hour. The town of Loomis, south of Palmer Lake, was placed under a level 2 evacuation notice after the fire made a run to the southwest on Saturday, but airplanes were able to drop retardant and water to slow the advance. A dry cold front is expected to move through the fire area early tonight, which may help the fire burn back towards areas already burned over the last 5 days. There are now 517 personnel working on that fire. There'll be a virtual public meeting hosted by the Okanagan County Emergency Management Team on their Facebook page. That's Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. Well, the 19-year-old woman who tagged Methow Park with gang graffiti and stabbed another woman in a gang-related incident earned 12 months in jail last week. Taylor Nicole Henderson pleaded guilty to second-degree assault in the May 3rd stabbing and to malicious mischief for defacing the park bathrooms and other property back in February. She has no prior adult convictions. Police say Henderson and Justin Abaro Brito, pictured here, were caught on video tagging the park bathrooms with gang graffiti. Brito was sentenced in June to 9 months in jail. Well, at the end of October, Lake Chelan hospitals and clinics will no longer offer primary care physician services. The hospital said in an announcement on Friday that it was a difficult decision. About 1,500 Chelan area residents currently seeing primary care physicians at that clinic. Wenatchee-based Columbia Valley Community Health is in the process of expanding the number of providers at its Chelan facility, so current clinic patients won't necessarily need to go out of town to find new primary care services. The hospital also announced that by the end of the year, it will have greatly expanded walk-in clinic services at a new facility downtown. Well, it turns out that hiding in a trash can is not a good strategy for eluding a determined police dog. K9 Hawk of the Grant County Sheriff's Office pursued Lammarie Straden Wynn after the wanted felon ran from a traffic stop in the Larson housing community in Moses Lake Sunday morning. Wynn apparently jumped into a trash can, but Hawk was not fooled. Wynn had to be treated for wounds from the encounter before being booked into the Grant County Jail. Well, coming up next, the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife has banned target shooting statewide to help prevent wildfires. A suspect reportedly rammed a Grant County deputy's patrol car and then led those deputies on a high-speed chase through Moses Lake Saturday morning. And one of the stars of the Disney Channel reality show Alaskan Bush People says his family's home in Okanagan County has been destroyed in the Palmer Fire. I'm Grant Olson, and you're watching the NCW Life Evening News.
Don't worry, all the fun fun is around the corner. There's no better time to get ready than now with Blue Lagoon Pool and Spa sale. Stock Up and Save sale is now going on in-store and online at BlueLagoonPoolandSpa.com. Even pool heaters are on sale. Financing available upon approval. Credit 24-month, no interest with equal payments. Stop by today or order online at BlueLagoonPoolandSpa.com. Free water testing available in-store or curbside. Don't wait. The sale is going on now.
You love to help others. You need a solid career. You can have it all with help from Charter College. Our 10-month medical assistant program prepares you to work in healthcare settings like physician offices, rehab centers, and clinics. You'll learn to take patient vitals, assist with exams, administer injections, and maintain medical records. When you're ready to launch a rewarding healthcare career, visit chartercollege.edu because we work to get you to work.
Coming home should never be a chore. Let Merry Maids of Wenatchee customize all your cleaning needs. Weekly, bi-weekly, special occasion. Do you have a vacation home that needs cleaning? We clean them too. Locally owned and operated, let Merry Maids do the cleaning while you focus on your family and friends. Merry Maids has special offers to fit your budget. Request your free cleaning estimate today. 509-663-1710.
Welcome back. In another news, the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife has banned target shooting statewide to help prevent wildfires. The announcement on Friday came less than a week after the State Department of Natural Resources restricted target shooting on its own lands. Shooting creates a greater risk in hot, dry conditions as bullets cause sparks or break into fragments in dry grass. Fire danger in most of eastern Washington is rated as high or extremely high. The ban doesn't apply to legal hunting, but it's likely to remain in place on Fish and Wildlife's 1 million acres of managed land until wildfire risks decline. Well, a suspect reportedly rammed a Grant County deputy's patrol car and then led deputies on a high-speed chase through Moses Lake Saturday morning. The sheriff's office said Jeremy J. Gilbert, 33 years old, was asleep in his car about 8:30 a.m. on Eagle Drive when deputies responded to a report of a vehicle blocking a driveway. When deputies woke him up, they said Gilbert started the car and rammed a patrol car several times before racing off. A deputy performed a pit maneuver, forcing Gilbert's car to spin out on Broadway Avenue near Gibby Road. After Gilbert refused to get out of the car, Moses Lake police broke out the driver's side window and he was pulled from the vehicle. Gilbert was treated for minor injuries and then booked into the Grant County Jail on charges of attempting to elude police, felon in possession of a firearm, and second-degree malicious mischief, as well as second-degree assault. Well, one of the stars of the Discovery Channel reality show, Alaskan Bush People, says his family's home in Okanogan County has been destroyed in the Palmer Fire. Bear Brown posted on his private Instagram account this week that the family had suffered a devastating loss, according to the New York Daily News. Fire officials have reported about 30 structures lost in that 17,000-acre fire since it started Tuesday afternoon. The family apparently lost their home early in that fire. There's not been a breakdown on which kinds of structures have been destroyed. The reality TV family moved from Alaska to the 435-acre North Star Ranch in Okanogan County in 2017. Alaskan Bush People has aired 10 seasons since premiering back in 2014. TV Insider reported the show's production crew was present when that fire began. You're watching the NCW Life Evening News. Coming up next, tonight's feature story and your complete local weather forecast. That and much more still to come on the NCW Life Evening News. Please stay with us.
I'm Tom from Alpine Air Heating and Cooling. At Alpine Air, we think of ourselves as customer service-oriented retailers. When you make an appointment, please visit our store, meet our people, see our shop. We are serious about heating and air conditioning. Carrier and Alpine Air are offering huge factory rebates and financing options for all your needs. Turn to the experts at Carrier and Alpine Air. Call for your free replacement estimate. Heat and air, call Alpine Air, 662-6846.
It's estimated that 1/3 of Americans do not have a financial plan. At D.A. Davidson, their advisors are working to change that because they understand the importance of planning for the future. At D.A. Davidson, they believe in partnering together to build a strategy tailored to your needs. They spend the time and have the knowledge to help keep your financial future on track. Let D.A. Davidson Financial Advisors of Wenatchee put the strength of advice to work for you.
I have fiber at home because it allows me to do a great job in my profession. It allows me to learn things that I need to learn at home. It allows my kids to hopefully one day be able to be educated because of what they learned online and what they learned from their teachers. And it allows us to have fun too as a family. And we're able to do a lot of things because of fiber internet. I'm Rudy, and my family learns with fiber.
Hi, this is Brian Snyder with BlackRock Asphalt Services here in Wenatchee, your local BlackRock Seal Coat company. Have you looked at your driveway or parking lot lately? Is it gray and oxidized? Does it have cracks that have not been taken care of? Or do you have striping that is pretty much non-existent? Please give us a call locally here, 509-665-9769. Learn more at BlackRockAsphaltSealCoating.com.
Welcome back to the NCW Life Evening News. The Wenatchee Rotary Foundation has announced its latest scholarship recipients and in turn received videos of thanks from some of the winners. 3 students received the new Carol Norton WSU scholarships, 8 current college students receiving continuing scholarships, and 4 others received 2020 Rotary scholarships from the foundation. In tonight's features story, here are 3 of the winners explaining how much the financial support means to them.
Hi, I'm Rick Ovea, and I would like to thank the Rotary for honoring me with the Carol Norton WSU Scholarship. Because you've chosen to invest in my path to college, you're investing in my future. I'm the 5th person in my family to attend Washington State University, and I'm so proud to represent Carol Norton and all of Coug Nation. As you all know, college is expensive. And when you help a student attend college, you give them the message that you believe in them. I'm leaning towards a degree in science or business. I know that WSU will help me make the right decision. Thank you so much for believing me, and of course, go Cougs.
Hello everyone, my name is Chanelli Sanchez. I graduated from Eastmont High School in 2018, and I'm currently finishing up my last 2 quarters at Wenatchee Valley College. I will be transferring to Eastern Washington University and majoring in social work, which I am really proud of. However, all of these goals that I have achieved would not be possible without the amazing scholarship donors. Needless to say, I am proud to be a Rotary Scholarship recipient. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Cesar Bedola Hurtado, and I was one of the recipients for the 2019 Rotary Scholarship. I am currently in my first year at WSU studying civil engineering with a minor in math. I'm active in numerous clubs such as the American Society of Civil Engineers and Steel Bridge, where we design, weld, and fabricate a bridge made of steel. Because I love WSU so much, I became a career connector, giving tours to prospective students and also work at the admitted student events, taking them around campus programs and telling them what WSU has to offer. However, I would not have been able to do this without the help of the Wenatchee Rotary. Because of their help and belief in my success, I don't have to worry about taking student loans out, and I don't have to worry about working long hours to be financially secure. So, thank you to the Wenatchee Rotary and to you future benefactors to help students like me succeed. Go Cougs!
Time now for a check of your North Central Washington weather forecast. Hope you all had a great weekend. Weather-wise, it was pretty darn nice out there, wasn't it? Mid-80s on Saturday. Just a few degrees warmer than that yesterday and just a little bit warmer than that today. But a beautiful shot looking down at Highway 2 in the Wenatchee Valley, Upper Wenatchee Valley. Still plenty green out there. The orchard's looking great. Plenty of traffic this afternoon. And just a beautiful, I guess, sort of late August day now. We only have 1 week left in the month, but it definitely felt like summer today. today. Unofficial high temperature at Pangbourne Airport, 89 degrees. That's about 5 degrees above where we should be for this time of year, which is 84. 65, our low this morning, also above where we should be. 59 is now our normal low temperature. 98, our record high back in 1970. Record low, 44 in 1992. We're still at 2.66 inches of moisture, and that is now 2 inches, a full 2 inches behind where we should be for moisture for this time of year. So we should be at 4.66. Boy, we could really use the rain, that's for sure. Sunrise 6:10 this morning. Sun will set tonight before 8 o'clock now at 7:55. I'll tell you what, fires, a big concern down in California. Here is a look at Central California. Just off to the west, there's Santa Cruz, California. So it gives you kind of an idea what we're looking at here. These aren't clouds, folks. This is smoke from wildfires moving up to the northeast from all those fires in California. In fact, some of that smoke was moving as far north as Montana over this past weekend, and just a terrible situation there in California. That's why we need to be extra careful here in north central Washington. Tomorrow's high temperatures, here's one reason why we need to be careful. We are warming up, and it's going to be a warm one tomorrow for this time of year, about 7 to 10 degrees above where we should be. 92 for Moses Lake, Ephrata, and Quincy. 90 down in Ellensburg tomorrow. 91 for Wenatchee. A little bit better for you folks in Leavenworth at 88, and another hot one up in Omak tomorrow with a high temperature of 92 degrees. Let's show you how we're going to get there, beginning with tonight. Partly cloudy skies in our forecast. Just from that band of clouds right there. High pressure all over the western United States, and a large high pressure off the coast of the western U.S., and that will be our real weather maker as we move through the week. For Tuesday, sunny. Temperatures will be warmer than normal. Should just be a beautiful day tomorrow. We showed you that 90 to 92 degrees for most of us in our viewing area, and it's going to be hot all over the central and western U.S. By the time we get into Wednesday and hump day, sunny skies. We will see right here over us a bit of a west breeze on Wednesday. It's still going to remain warm, though, with temperatures hovering around that 90-degree mark, maybe a little bit cooler than that on Wednesday. But for Thursday, we're going to go right back above average again with sunshine all over the western U.S. Another big ridge of high pressure still over us. We're talking temperatures once again around that 90-degree mark for Thursday. By Friday, it's going to get windy by the afternoon, especially right here in central Washington. But I'll tell you what, I think Friday will be the hottest day of our 7-day forecast too, where we could go as high as maybe 92 to 93 degrees on Friday. And then a weather pattern change moves in for us on Saturday. We will see windy conditions, but there's the key word right there, cooler, with temperatures dropping back on Saturday, mainly into the middle 80s for most of us. So it will be much cooler. And as we get into Sunday, that cool down will continue. In fact, we expect mostly sunny skies. A little bit of high cloudiness over us on Sunday. Temperatures cooler than normal. We're talking Sunday highs around 83 degrees. And look how light that orange color is. And past that, folks, it looks like we may actually have some rain in our forecast a week from today. And some weather models now are suggesting high temperatures only in the upper 60s. So enjoy this warm weather. Let's take a look now at your Patriot Plumbing, Heating, and Cooling 7-day forecast. 63 the overnight low tonight, 91 tomorrow, 89 for our high temperature on Wednesday, before we get right back into the 90s for both Thursday and Friday. And then, as I mentioned, a cool down on Saturday and Sunday, 86 Saturday and 83 the high temperature on Sunday. And that's a look at your local weather forecast. Coming up next, tonight's sports report with Eric Granstrom and more as the NCW Life Evening News continues right after this.
Introducing the most capable Sierra lineup ever.
From the ocean to the mountains to the forest in between, vacation time can be a fun time. But not if your car breaks down. Call Global Car Care today. Have a service approved over $150 on your vehicle, and Global Car Care will donate an oil change service to one of our local heroes at Confluence Health. Look for more incentives online. Global Car Care cares about their community. And now it's a sports update on the NCW Life Channel.
And a happy Monday to you. 70 cars and trucks converged on Wenatchee Valley Super Oval Saturday night for a huge night of racing on Johnson Electric Night. 30 of the cars were in the Dick's Heating and Air Conditioning Thunder Car Challenge, largest field of its kind in the Northwest this season. I was alongside Greg Rentz for the call here on the NCW Life Channel.
Battling at the front of the pack with Elijah Pennington and going to move inside and take over first place.
First career win for Jared Ingram. Knuff is going to get second, Navarrete third.
Yeah, that was a pretty fun race, though. I saw the second place guy get black flagged, and then I, thought it was good from there. And then I saw the 33 and the Ford car right behind me, and I was like, oh, okay, let's get this going.
Larson dips inside of Rebel Jackson. Look out, cuts him off.
Just barely getting it through. Jackson overdrove the corner, though, and Larson comes to the inside. Meanwhile, here comes Marty Rosler saying hello. He's going to take the checkered flag. It's a battle for second between Jackson and Rosler, and holding on is going to be Rebel Jackson in the 12.
Yeah, we have a really good car tonight. Same setup as last time we were here. The car's just on rails here. We've dialed in the setup pretty good, and don't even need new tires, and we can still run right up front and put on a good show.
And Crocker getting a run in the inside, and this is what Chad Holliday wanted. He wanted the series to come back, and that's just where that smile comes from. But Rocky Crocker's making it interesting up here in the number 52. Teammates getting close together, and these cars are open wheel. You get together and touch wheels, that could be a bad day in these cars. But the checker flag is out. Chad Holliday, 2 in a row here in the B-Mods. Crocker second, Mack in third.
Well, I got to thank Garrett and Jeremy and Michelle at Wenatchee Valley Super Oval for continuing to keep us rolling up here. It's a bummer. I hope that everybody's watching at home with NCW Live putting on a great show. Really thank them for being up here. But, other than thanking those guys, I got to thank Johnson Electric for being out here and being the track sponsor for the weekend. I really appreciate them.
To Jason Majors and shoving him again.
Hector wants this win. Green flag is out. Brady gets back on the outside. Wisman is there. He's peeking. Might be go 3 wide for the final run. Wisman slides. It's going to be down to Hector and Brady as they come to the line. Checker flag. Majors is going to win it. But as they come down, big slide. Hector holds on.
Brady will be third.
Oh, geez, I don't know, maybe 5 or 6 names on the trophy. It's a real special one, all best friends, Jay Sauls, and this is a real good one to bring home.
All right, well, Jason, we had a little bit of damage on the right front there in the first half. We saw it on the broadcast. First off, what was that?
Oh, that was just a little aerodynamic piece that fell off. No big deal, though. First 25 laps didn't really mean anything. We saved our tires, just fell in behind 3 trucks, hoping we could catch an invert. There was 0 to 14 in there, caught it right. Truck's been real good today.
That runs in the winter on iRacing.com. Leader on the outside. We've got a new leader, B.J. Tidrick.
Dropping back to second is Fred Simon Jr. Meanwhile, Seth Frazier going to make a move. Get around him for second place as well up the backstretch.
Oh, trouble! Brent Harris and Dylan Huffines. We are yellow for the first time right at the halfway mark. Dylan Huffines and Brent Harris come together off of turn number 2. But as they come through 3 and 4, eastbound and down, B.J. Tidrick gets it done. He wins the Dixie and Air Conditioning Thundercard Challenge. Frazier second. Osborne holds on for third.
Great show tonight. Lots of great cars. Awesome field. I don't think there's ever been this many Thundercars here ever, has there?
It's been a long time.
Oh, phenomenal show. Great racing. I got to battle my buddy Seth for the win. That was awesome. We got to come through the field. Just a great night of racing all across the board. The other classes, the midgets had some good racing. There was a guy out here drifting, burning the right rear tire off. That was a phenomenal sight. just a lot of great racing all night long.
All right, let's recap it again here for you from Saturday night. Jared Ingram finished first in the Plum Perfect Roadrunner main event, followed by Brandon Knuff and Alberto Navarrete. It was the checkered flag falling for Monroe's Nick Larson in the Northwest Focus Midget main event. Buckley's Rebel Jackson Jr. took second. Burion's Marty Rosler battled for third. Wenatchee's Chad Holiday was once again a winner in the Holiday's Custom Muffler B-Mod main event. Rocky Crocker was second, followed by Moses Lake's David Mackin third. The Northwest Pro 4 Trucks main event was also their Bill Sauls Memorial Championship, and Puyallup's Jason Majors etched his name on the trophy for the 6th time. Freitas' Jeff Hector was second, followed by Tacoma's Pete Brady third, and it was Kennewick's B.J. Tidrick taking the win in the 50-lap Dix Heating and Air Conditioning Thundercar Challenge, followed by East Wenatchee's Seth Frazier and Terry Osborne. Again, we apologize for the technical difficulties in bringing you the race live on NCW Live Saturday night. We did have it aired last night. It will re-air again coming up Saturday at 6 p.m. WVSO's next race, September 12th. We hope to have everything back with our equipment to bring you that live here on the NCW Live channel. Well, the Seahawks mock game Saturday at Central League Field was shortened by a scary moment when defensive end Brandon Jackson was knocked unconscious.
Brandon Jackson got knocked out a little bit here, and it was just at a time, it was just before halftime and all that, so we called off the rest of the day just to really honor his love for him. He's one of our all-time guys, favorite guys, and everybody wanted to make sure that we could send him as much as we could possibly to help him make sure he's okay. The way I understand it, I didn't catch the replay, but he hit heads, I think, with Cedric, and it might have caught him in the chin, I mean, with his helmet, and it was like a knockout punch is what it was, and so we took all of the precautions and took care of him, and he had movement and all that kind of stuff. So, but we still needed to do the right thing and totally take care of him until we know more.
Jackson was strapped to a backboard and taken to a nearby hospital. He was released after being evaluated Saturday night and returned to the team facility yesterday. Well, the Mariners completed a 3-game sweep of Texas Sunday at T-Mobile Park with a 4-1 victory. Justin Dunn and 3 relievers held the Rangers to 3 hits on the day. Meanwhile, Seattle got home runs from Kyle Lewis, Austin Nola, and the first career homer by Sam Haggerty. The two teams, the Mariners have a day off today. They will be traveling to San Diego for the first of 3 games coming up tomorrow. That's Sports Summer at Grandstrom. Grant, back to you.
Nice series for the Mariners. Thank you very much, Eric. And finally tonight, NCW Libraries is now offering STEM and craft take-home kits as part of its curbside pickup services at libraries in Grant, Okanagan, and Ferry counties. The library system says the kits for children can be picked up from a table in front of each of the libraries from 1 to 4 p.m. while supplies last. In addition, the libraries offer nature backpacks for pickup starting on Wednesday, each of them featuring a Washington Parks Discovery Pass that provides free access to state wildlands. If you're in one of those 3 counties, call your local library for details. Now let's check in with Dan Kuntz for a look at what's coming up tomorrow morning on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Dan?
Thank you very much, Grant. Join me for a Tuesday edition of Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. Tomorrow morning we will have the latest weather forecast, but who's kidding who? This is like easy time for you weather guys like Grant, just sunny and pleasant. I'm loving this weather forecast. We'll have your latest news headlines. We'll talk whatever sports we can cram together for you. Also, we'll have everything that we usually do on Wake Up Wenatchee Valley. We'll have the obscure holiday of the day. We'll take a look at today in history, some celebrity birthdays, and opinion from Mike Magnotti. Tuesday, tomorrow morning at 7 a.m., you want to start your day live and local, and that is Wake Up Wenatchee Valley with yours truly. Grant, back to you.
Thank you very much, Dan. And that's going to do it for our newscast tonight. For more on these stories and other news from around North Central Washington, you can find us on Facebook or our website at ncwlife.com. And remember, if you see news happening, we'd like to hear from you. You can send us an email at news@ncwlife.com or give us a call at 888-6295. I'm Grant Olson. Thanks for joining us, and have a great night.
What's your Automocha emergency?
It's a Frappuccino mocha with whip.
The espresso shakes are my most favorite because I can get any flavor. Peanut butter chocolate for pita.
Definitely espresso shakes.
My favorite is the Mocha Pepitas.
A peach Red Bull.
When you think of Doghouse Motorsports, you might think of motorcycles, but there's a lot more in this house. How about Honda power equipment? From snowblowers to lawnmowers to generators and even water pumps, Honda is the brand that sets the standards. Perhaps you need an ATV or UTV. The Doghouse has the largest selection anywhere. Did we mention watercraft and snowmobiles? And of course, we have motorcycles too. Back it up with terrific customer service, and you have Wenatchee's best motorsports store 5 years running. Isn't it time for you to be in the Doghouse?